Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Charlie Lapastora, filling in for Harrison Beebe tonight. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We'll head to the West Coast tonight for a few games, starting with college football's biggest stage, the National Championship in Arizona. Because of broadcast limitations, we can't show you highlights until the game is finished. But what we can tell you is that Clemson is up 24-21 at the start of the fourth quarter. Freshman Hunter Renfro stepped up for the Tigers. The freshman caught 2 touchdowns tonight, matching his season total. Of course, Sparty made it all the way to the top 4 and lost to the Crimson Tide. So a lot of Spartans fans are staying up late tonight to see if State lost to the eventual national champ. From Phoenix to Northern Michigan, our sports crew had a great first full week of 2016. Let's take a look at the best of the best with 7 and 4 Sports Director Harrison Beebe.
All right, it's time for your Monday tradition, the prep plays of the week, and we got some good ones and a real great one. Number 3, Elk Rapids, Olivia Travis to Kendall Brown. Great moves against Kalkaska. Unfortunately, the Lady Blazers win this one in the end. Number 2, Buckley's Austin Harris. He was attacking the rim with authority. Crazy flip and gets the whistle as well in a win over Benzie last week. And number 1, no doubt about it, Sports Center probably buzzing about this one all weekend. St. Francis trailing by 1. They inbounds against East Jordan. Gabe Cowie from half court banks the shot in. St. Francis wins it 51-49. Pandemonium erupting in the gymnasium as Calorie was basically ejected from the building courtesy of the fans, the students, everybody there. Crazy play that you won't see too often, but we saw it on Hometown Highlights Friday night, and you're seeing it right now as your top play in the prep plays of the week.
Wow, that truly was an incredible shot. They're still buzzing about that one in TC. Well, tonight about 20 minutes north of TC in Suttons Bay, the Lady Norsemen beat some buzzers of their own. The Onekama Lady Portagers visited Suttons Bay, who was trying to pull into one game under 500 at the end of the first. Anya Wood sinks the jumper to just beat the buzzer as Ashley Kubisky takes it up court, and she throws a dime to Lauren Johnson here. She hits that J. It rolls in to put Onekama up 17-11. Now Michaela Haas gets it at the top of the key in triple threat position, decides to go up with the shot. Good choice for her. It drops for 2 more. And on the other end, Elena Oskabus gets it down low and banks it in. Onekama would get the dub tonight, 61-38. Well, a hot topic right now in Allen Park is whether or not the Detroit Lions will keep head coach Jim Caldwell. It's been 3 days since the hiring of new general manager Bob Quinn, and many thought the Lions would make a quick decision on Caldwell's future. Quinn says he needs to get to know Jim first and that there is no timetable yet on his decision. Lions have gone 18-14 under Caldwell's leadership so far. New college basketball rankings were released today, and Sparty is on the rise in the polls once again. Michigan State jumped 1 spot to number 4 in this week's Associated Press college basketball poll. That ranking marks a 1-spot jump from the previous number 5 ranking. The poll's top 3 teams remain the same from last week. Some of the teams in the top 25 from the Big Ten are Iowa and Purdue. The ranking set up a top 25 matchup on Thursday at the Breslin Center when number 16 Iowa comes to East Lansing. Well, let's switch it up from the college hardcourt to the gridiron, as the Wall Street Journal just listed Michigan football as the 3rd most valuable in the nation. They found that U of M's worth is worth more than $800 million. The list shows what a college team would be worth on the open market if it could be sold like a pro team. Now, unfortunately for Michigan fans, Ohio State came out on the top of that list. Their value is listed at more than $900 million. Now, the Wings are in the West Coast tonight. Let's head to LA at the Staples Center, where the puck just dropped just less than an hour ago. The Kings scored first, but the Wings just scored 2 more goals as the Wings are up 2-1 at the end of the first. Now, the Pistons are hoping to extend their 3-game win streak tomorrow night when they host the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs have the NBA's best defense, and that's something Pistons center Aaron Baines knows a little something about. He'll be facing his former team tomorrow for the first time in a regular season game. After facing a tough defense, the Pistons will close the week on Saturday against the league's top offense when they play the Golden State Warriors at the Palace. Coach Van Gundy admits that it'll be a tough and challenging week, but that it will be good for the team. Clemson and Alabama are battling it out, and we'll be sure to keep you guys updated tomorrow morning. That's Look at Sports. I'm Charlie Lapastora.